glad to be back. My voice is recovered. This has been a very interesting time to be silenced. Truly, when I opened my mouth and tried to speak, absolutely nothing came out for a few days, and it was not easy. I'm still not quite 100%, but I just learned so much and about letting go and about finding ways to stay connected, even though it was kind of lonely to not be able to speak to people, even though you can text. And so hi, Madhura. I'm just delighted that I'm back. And you guys have noticed there's a change because now the fish has swum away and I'm coming back as pattern breaker. Hey, Shilpa. Because what I noticed over the last year was that the people that come to me for readings are looking for changes. And a lot of people are looking for changes in the people around them. They want to be loved more deeply, they want to be appreciated for who they are. And there's all this eagerness to know how to change someone else. And so, what I'm learning, even with my own situation, is that changing how we operate, changing our own patterns, makes it possible to attract completely different behavior from the same people. Some of you guys know Janice. She's one of my dearest, dearest friends and has been working with me about breaking patterns for over 10 years now. And she's had a miracle in the last week with one of her family members who was always snarky and always just sarcastic with her and never took responsibility for it. And it was so difficult for her. Well, long story short, after the last 6 months of intensive pattern breaking, this particular family member apologized to her, recognized when they had been out of line, made a special phone call to apologize. And this is the first time in her lifetime that this has happened. And she said to me, "Why did my father change?" And I said, "Your father did not change. You changed," because she broke the patterns within herself that was causing her to see this other human as being at fault. And so it is in honor of Janice and her hard work that I've changed it up a little bit. And we're going to be working in 2025 about breaking the patterns that are holding us back. And so obviously it's not 2025 yet. And so we're jumping in early. This is a preview of coming attractions. And I just want to thank you guys who are here with me through my various incarnations online. Sandra, welcome. And I'm just so tickled that the people who follow me want to make changes. I respect each and every one of you and thank you so much for your kindness and your support. When you hit the thumbs up, and when you join the channel, it lets everyone know of the work we're doing here together. You guys are a part of my team. Going forward, we will be using the cards for the general collective. And if you're here hearing me right now, the messages are for you to break patterns. If you would like a private reading, or excuse me, a personal reading right here in front of God and everybody, all you do is hit the super chat and I will draw cards for your particular needs. I'm also going to be using the chakra love cards for my personal readings this morning to add a little crystal wisdom to what's going on. Okay. So, with no further ado, let's step forward and I'm going to grab a cup of tea. I have my tea here and we're going to jump forward. Readings for the collective. What are the patterns that are ready to be broken in your life today? So, let me sip some tea. And for the first time, welcome to Pattern Breaker Tarot, where we break patterns so that we can leap forward, just like this cat, into a magical new world. So, If you're here today, there's no accident. Let's take a peek. All right. So, our first pattern breaking card of this new era is about wisdom and letting your light shine. And I will tell you that one of the hardest things for many people is to let your fear of what other people think fall behind you and be fearless about letting your light shine. Most of the people that find my channel are people who are people pleasers. It's just been a pattern of their life that they don't allow themselves to be completely fully expressed because they are worried that they'll be mocked or teased for who they are. So if that's you, this time is for you to let your light shine. Whatever happens is going to happen anyway, and keeping yourself in the shadows is not serving you. So I have my little tiny cat tarot for clarity here. So let's see if you're somebody who you just feel squelched. You feel like the people in your life do not understand you, and that it's hard to be yourself because of that. Let's see, can you see these? Let me look. Let me just bump this up a little bit. Okay, and then so here, oh Mike, this is just perfect. Okay, this to me is completely supportive of this beautiful cat that's calling you to be yourself. There are people in your life who need your wisdom, but the people can't find you if you're not being true to yourself. This Queen of Hearts or this Queen of Cups, look at the prize that this cat is holding, this beautiful, beautiful cup. And this is your heart. There are people in your life that come to you for help, right? There's people that come to you for advice. And a lot of times you have a difficult time. It's like the words stick in your throat because you do know what would help them. But sometimes you're concerned about being misunderstood. And so this part of the magic for you in breaking this pattern is to recognize that you get your strength from your core, from your inner being. It's not you, like, for example, when I pop on and do these live videos, I'm fully aware that there's a stream of knowing that comes up and out of me that I cannot explain. And now that I've done a couple, I mean, I don't even remember how many videos I have posted, well over 1,000. Now I'm starting to truly trust what it is that comes out. But we also have this opportunity for the inner battle. Look at how these cats are all um, battling each other. And if you notice, there's a rat or a mouse that's down here at the bottom and very safe because the cats are all wrapped up, conflicting with one another. And so this shows us that you do have a pattern of self doubt, that when you are going in a circle in your mind, around and around. Should I? Shouldn't I? Should I? Shouldn't I? That you're holding your gifts back. The pattern of self doubt is really causing you chaos and it's using up a lot of energy. There's a part of you that knows for sure that all people need is to feel loved. There's a part of you that is confident and quiet and the exact opposite of this turmoil internally. So, as the rest of this month goes through, as December completes itself, your challenge is to recognize when you are battling your own mind and when you feel that inner conflict, that you simply stop. Stop yourself from continually questioning and say, you know what? No matter what happens, I want to fly my own flag. No matter what happens, I'm going to purpose to let my light shine. When we start speaking the truth to ourselves, it changes our pattern. So look in the mirror and tell yourself, it is safe for me to let my light shine. Okay. Now let me just draw a crystal they're called the chakra love cards, and they're all crystals. And let's see what your blessing is today. It can be tricky to be true to yourself. Believe me, I understand that. But it's our call to be truly everything that we are. And so we have this beautiful card to bless this reading. Oh, can you believe this? Look at that. Shine. This is so cool because over and over again, the cards confirm themselves. So, this is the solar plexus chakra and the crystal mukite. Shine. You are made of stardust, so keep sparkling. This is a true call to put an end to the constant over analysis that you do that keeps you from advancing. Now, I will tell you if this is meaningful for you today and you feel like you can't shine, I do offer what I call a love magnet reading. It's completely free of charge. And I can, within 15 to 20 minutes, I can show you how this pattern of overthinking is keeping you back. Okay. I call it a love magnet reading because whether it's career or money or love, having a soulmate, the truth is that if your magnetism for self love is low, you cannot break out of these patterns that are holding you back. So, if you followed me for a long time and you are ready to break some patterns, do take advantage of that free reading because I'm totally here for you. Thank you, Bina Magnificent Success, for putting my email address up there because a simple email will get you 15 or 20 minutes of my time at no charge, and I would love to serve you in that way. Okay, let's move forward here and see what's next. Pattern Breaker Tarot is where you are right now. And I am so grateful that you are here with me today because I do want to be able to address ah Bina. You are so sweet, my dear. Oh my gosh. You are so kind, all of you, for visiting me here on my channel today because I'm just coming back after a little bit of a hiatus. Lost my voice for a while. The universe has such a sense of humor. And I'm back today, and we're talking about pattern breaking. So, Bina, this card is for you. When it comes to recognizing what's holding you back and what you can do today to bring yourself into a closer alignment with what the universe has for you. Okay, so here's our card. Instigator. Instigator. Gotta start something. Very interesting. Okay, oh, see, I love the picture because the cat is safe, right? Safe in the carrier and gently reaching out to tag this little puppy and to tag it and to want to play with it. So, Bina, what I'm seeing, first of all, for you, my dear, is that there's a part of you that it really enjoys being safe and that there's changes coming for you that are going to cause you to feel like you're instigating things. And it could be that in your current situation, that again, it kind of sounds like the first card also. You may have resonated with that, Bina, that as you approach these changes that are coming forward in your life, that you are instigating, that your actions of coming out. I see this as it's dark behind, is just a change of closing a door on your past, coming out of what has been a safety zone for you and you are going to ruffle some feathers. Ruffling feathers means that you're causing a little discomfort in the people that are around you right now, but that's important for you to see as normal. How happy do you think this cat is living in this tiny container? And as the cat comes out, fearless of starting something, the doors to a new life are coming open. Okay, so let's take a look at what we have here. And the first thing that I'm looking at here is this beautiful. This is the Page of Cups. So, so interesting. When I look at this cat and look at the chalice next to it, and can you see that fish? Okay, is a fish supposed to live in a cup? No. And so, this is a key to using your imagination. There are lessons for you to learn as you leave your safety zone. And some things are going to look unusual for you. You're going to see the messages coming to you, and you're going to think, hmm, is that real or is it my imagination? This is a wonderful card for the kind of exploration that you're going through right now. Speak. Oh, I got 4 cards for you, Bina. My goodness, it's a bonus. Thank you so much for your super chat. That's what opens up this reading. And the second one, we have the Ace of Cups. So for sure, as you are going out of your current comfort zone, you are going to ruffle some feathers, but it's okay because you're starting fresh. There's something about your ability to love and respect yourself and what you're capable of that's so important. It's part of what you're learning to find that new support system. What's happening in your life that will give you a sense of being home when you're not home? And here we have the Six of Wands. So, with our Six of Wands, we are sensing that there is progress that's been happening for you, that there are people who recognize that you're needing to break out and go on to your new life is absolutely necessary, that you can't stay there. When I look at this card, this dark back there, the future is filled with light. And so, even though you may be ruffling some feathers, there are people in your life right now who are 100% cheering you on and they see your potential. Now, with you, Bina, we've done a lot of work together, haven't we? And so I think about your cousin who is also in your same profession. I think that this is a person who is going to be a resource for you because you're not ruffling her feathers, are you? They know you and they're accepting what it is that you're wanting. Okay. And our last card, oh gosh, this is so fantastic. It's another knight, or excuse me, it's another page, and it is the Page of Swords. And so again, the swords are about legality. And so I see this as a direct application to your profession that you have learned the book learning in the you've graduated and you are complete with your schooling. But this next change is going to demand some learning. And so no question that you are learning how to change your situation. You've got to start something. You cannot hide from this. This is your time. And so there's no question that everything is coming into place in beautiful form for you. Okay, my friend? So please do contact me. Bina, being my wonderful moderator here on the channel, we do have a connection and separately we support one another. So, Bina, be sure to get back to me on how this particular reading hits you. I love it. And also look up the word instigator in your native language because I think you're going to get a further knowledge about what that word means for you. Okay. And now from our love deck, look at this um, beautiful card. Let's see what the blessing is. Oh, I love it. Fantastic. This is our beautiful amethyst, the color of the third eye, representing your third eye. Intuition is the little tug that pulls you toward your light. I couldn't be more thrilled for you, my dear, because what this is meaning is that you know what I'm saying is true, don't you? And you know that some people may be a little upset by your choices, but this is your time and you have nothing to fear. Your intuition is faithfully guiding you forward. So, breaking that pattern of being afraid of hurting people's feelings is going to benefit you completely. So, what a great reading. Thank you. And thank you, Bina, for all that you do to support my channel. Those of you guys who want to throw some love, hit that heart emoji to the right of your screen over on that side, and let's throw some love to beautiful Bina for all the work she does to support me here in my. I so appreciate you. Okay, speaking of appreciation, we have Anne. Anne has been a long time follower, and I love we work together with some tapping. By the way, if you guys are not familiar with tapping, that is something that I do with my clients to help them break the patterns. And so if you're interested in tapping, go ahead and email me and I can give you information about how, hey Roxy, welcome. And I can give you information on how to tap with me because tapping works. And yes, my voice is back. Poor Anne, we tried to talk on Tuesday and I was croaking like a frog. So I am overwhelmed with gratitude for my voice. So let me just mix up the tarot. So Anne, pattern breaker tarot, it's something brand new. Roxy, thank you, Roxy, for your super chat. Thank you, Murphy, for using your voice. But today we're doing we're diving in 2025. We're going to be breaking patterns right and left. Okay. And so as we go forward, I want you guys to feel the magic of pattern breaking because once we break those unhealthy patterns, we can embrace patterns that support our success. Okay. So we'll have Anne and then Roxy. Thank you guys for your support. I just love y'all so much, man. And thank you for patience as I disappeared with my vocal problems over the last few days. Okay, this is for Anne. What is the pattern that is calling for breaking today? Let's take a peek. Oh, safety. Find your pocket. Find your pocket. Very interesting. Okay. I'm feeling some, and I'm feeling a lot of goosebumps across my chest today. So let's see here. What is this about this zipper? Okay, there's our first card. What is what is this cat hiding from? Oh, you know what? What strikes me first, Anne, is this is a white card, right? There's no decoration on this card. This is just a clean slate. It's a clean slate. Okay, there's another card. What is it that universe has for you in this area of safety? Oh, okay, okay. So, Anne, I'm wondering, it seems like there might be a change coming for you, something where you are, that you might be being asked to step out of your safety zone. So let's just see, then take a sip of tea, keep this throat going. I love that purple too, Roxy. It shows that Roxy was the first member of my love club, and I'm just so thrilled to have your support, Roxy. It means the world to me. And congratulations on that development in your profession. I was thrilled. Thank you so much for letting me know what happened. Also, Roxy, I will be doing, if you're a butterfly member, I have 3 layers of membership, and Roxy is a butterfly, which means that she gets a free reading for every month. So, Roxy, now that I have my voice back, I'll be doing your reading in the next couple of days. And sorry it's late. Okay, Anne, back over to you. Getting out of the safety zone. What does that mean? Let's take the cards here. So here we have the Knight of Wands. Okay, so this is action energy. This is explosive, positive action energy. Okay. So it does seem to me that there's something calling you. Maybe you've had a little boredom. I wouldn't be surprised to see the Four of Cups come out here in this reading because it might be there's a part of you that's kind of itching for something new. I'm wondering if there's an opportunity that's there or something that's you may have been approached by someone to do something new, or that could be coming. But this cat is leaping. In fact, it reminds me of this, of the back of the card, where that cat is leaping for something new. And even with the back of the card, it's the moon, which can suggest confusion. So let's see here. What is this passionate new occurrence that's going on that's tempting you to leave your current safety zone? And here, look, this is the Temperance card. Again, it's like looking at your options, considering mixing the old and the new, mixing the metaphysical with reality. Okay, so let's see. This is, yeah, very, very interesting. And then our final card, and we have the Knight of Swords showing up. And the Knight of Swords also showed up in the previous reading here. So let's see. Whenever I see the repetition of cards, it always gets my attention. Let me move these over a little so you can see. Move this up. Because the knights are action. They're an offer coming. So, yeah, and it does look to me like there's some kind of offer coming your way that's a little bit, they kind of have oppositional energy here. Oh, excuse me. This is the page of swords. So, okay, that fits better. There's some kind of offer that's coming that is going to tempt you to leave your safety zone. But there's a part of you that's been zipped shut. There's a part of you that's like, no, I'm not going there. I don't need to go there. Try to make me go there. Okay. I just love that. However, there is this, I get this sense of boredom or the sense of, is this all there is? You know, that old song by Peggy Lee, I'm dating myself. Is this all there is? At this current safety zone because you are bright and vibrant. You have such a fantastic sense of humor. Your laugh is contagious. And I have a feeling that as your energy is shifting, you're going to have this offer. Could be you're meeting somebody new, could be a charity or a philanthropic effort that you want to get involved with, but there's fire here and there's warmth and heat, which I know for your time of day in Minnesota, the warmth and the heat feels delicious. And you need to be temperate with yourself. You need to measure the risk versus the reward because the truth is, as spiritual beings, we do carry our safety everywhere we go. Safety is a thought away. Safety is where we can take what's happening, know that we've grown. And I love that my candle has gone out here. I'm just going to replace it because fear of the unknown, fear of moving forward can stunt us badly. And it might be that you have a pattern of self talk that's convincing yourself that you aren't able to do what it is you're wanting to do. This page of swords, this is a page of learning. The pages are students. Okay. So, yes, you may be called to do some study and even study in the personal development world where you investigate why. Why am I zipped into this cocoon? And is it my destiny? Are you looking are you looking away from something that will deepen your life experience? It's a big challenge. I know we're going to be tapping later today. I'm so excited about that. And this is perfect to tap about. And also, I know you can let me know how this hits you today. So let me just grab my chakra love cards. These cards right here. It's a brand new deck for me. I did some birthday shop. My birthday was last month and I gifted myself with some new cards. Do you guys like them? Thank you for those of you who are visiting. If you have not visited here before, I'm Catherine, and this is Pattern Breaker Tarot. And it's a preview of 2025. as I swim away from the fish out of water imagery and I swim into the ocean of helping you guys break those troublesome patterns. Okay, here is your crystal card. I believe this is Labradorite because I recognize the beauty of this card. And it is Labradorite. Oh, see, look at that, Anne. This is for the third eye chakra, okay? So the third eye is just that spiritual guidance. It's something knocking on a door on the inside. Dreams are where your mind translates the divine. So this is exactly the energy that I'm feeling, Anne, that this I think you've had like fake safety, that the safety you've built for yourself is a counterfeit, because the truth is that our mind can be turned to the safety of our true spiritual identity anytime we want. And we don't need to stay zipped up in a cocoon to feel safe. All right. So there's something going on. There's a spiritual stirring going in within you. And I can't wait to hear what this is. Wonderful, wonderful cards for you, my friend, and I will talk to you in just a little while. For those of you who would like to work with me personally, there's a couple different ways. The first is simply to join the channel because there are benefits. You're welcome, Anne. There are benefits in the channel for my membership, including free workshops and free readings. And then also, if you want to step in a little bit deeper, you can contact me. I can give you a love reading, a love magnet reading at no charge, just to help you understand a little bit better what patterns might be working against you. Okay, so there's something for everyone. Please reach out if you would like to work with me personally. So, Roxy, it is your turn, my friend. Let me just shuffle up my little baby tarot. So, Roxy, we've known each other now for a couple months or 3 months, I bet now, huh, Rox? And you have been somebody who has been very diligent about seeking thank you, Bina. I appreciate you. You've been diligent about looking for these patterns that are holding your back. And I know that your progress in your career is giving you the concrete, what would you, evidence that your patterns are shifting, and I'm thrilled for you. So let's see. I know what do you think about my new cat deck, huh? Fun. So let's just take our cards here. And what is the wisdom for you in breaking the pattern? How can I help you today, Rox? Okay. Ah, I just love these. I haven't gone through. Oh, oh, wonderful, Roxy. I'm so grateful for that. And did you get an email from me that was intriguing, my friend? Mhm. Okay, so I love this for you, Roxy, because I do feel that part of your situation, as you have been breaking patterns, is that you have had carried some things from your childhood. All of us do. I mean, we all have what I call misinterpretations because our parents and the people that raised us, they were really kind of clueless. Now, don't tell them I said that because I don't want to inflame anybody. But the truth is, even myself, I mean, I became a parent when I was 27 years old. And I thought I knew a lot of stuff then, ha ha. But the truth is, parenting was not easy and I made tons of mistakes along the way. Just ask my adult children. But in my own growing up years, it was like being raised as a tribe of Indians or Native Americans or Native Aboriginal people with no chief. That there was nobody in charge, and it was chaotic constantly. And it's taken me years to see and work out of my own patterns and break them. So with Roxy, that's what I'm picking up first. That as you're going through this December, so we're finishing out 2024, that when it comes time for you to make a choice, I would, you know what, Roxy, this may sound strange, but turn around, like physically, even you could do it right now. Just stand up and turn in a circle and then sit back down. Go ahead, do that. Because every moment we can open up our eyes to something fresh. every moment. One of the biggest pattern breakers that we can consider is the repetition of self talk that simply doesn't serve us. In fact, our self talk is the opposite of what we're wanting to manifest. So, looking through fresh eyes as if this is the first day of the rest of your life for sure, and then being that kitten-like energy, and kittens are so open, aren't they? Open and curious. That's just fantastic. So let's see what cards we have for you, Roxy. What is it that and Roxy has a beautiful cat angel guide in her life. And isn't it true? We learn a lot about manifestation from our pets. Isn't that true? Okay. Oh, good, good, good. Right. Okay. And here are our cards. This is just exciting to me because here we have the emperor. Okay. And I mean, knowing your profession as I do, I don't know how to do your profession, but I do know that you are becoming more, um, you're having more agency, that you're feeling like you truly are getting it, right? That there's something going on in your profession right now. Remember that one reading before I lost my voice a couple weeks ago? Where it was, what they can't stop thinking about you, Roxy. Do you remember that reading? Where it was you were not gonna come. I'm calling you out, but because Roxy has decided to, pursue career before another area in her life. It's just like she really wants to manifest career change, and so she wasn't gonna come to that reading because she said, "Well, I don't need it." I said, "Well, come anyway." So sure enough, the card got dealt that it was one of her mentors who couldn't stop thinking about her. And I remember when I gave the message, I felt, sometimes I feel wobbly because I'm not sure. I mean, I hear the story coming through me, but I really don't know. Well, as it turns out, a mentor did pull Roxy aside, and the mentor indeed have been thinking about her a lot because the mentor wants success for Roxy more than Roxy even wants it for herself. And they had a deep conversation, and Roxy needed to change some of her habits and behaviors, some of her patterns on how she was accommodating her career. Well, you guys, ever since she did that, it's been positive, hasn't it, Roxy? Things are turning around. So you had a choice that you could have looked at your mentor with fear, and you could have carried guilt and shame, and you could have slunk off into a corner and pouted and said, "Oh, that was so mean of them to say," right? But you didn't. You were able to look through fresh eyes and to absorb the good. And it couldn't have been easy to listen to the guidance, but you chose to do it. So, this Ace of Wands, this is a juicy card of new beginnings. And then we have this emperor, which the emperor is that chief bitch in charge. No offense, but it's that idea of standing up on your achievements and being in control. And the emperor is in control of the natural world. If we have the magician is the behind the scenes, the part of the energy that's making things happen. But what this is showing is that if you keep this in your mind, if you feel nervous and afraid, Roxy, what you need to do is remember this card. In fact, if you can take a screenshot and just hold it up for you and go ahead and take a screenshot here, because this is going to be your reminder that when you're in doubt, look with fresh eyes, as if when you woke up this morning, it's a brand new set of circumstances. Because the fact is, it is. Okay, got it? Okay, so the promise of your future right here. This cat is resting in the web of this tree. I love this card because it looks like the bottom part is frozen, which I think like with springtime and that the top of the tree's coming back to life. So I do feel that when spring comes, you're going to be in this place of delicious transformation. You're still going to feel like a beginner because this is new, but you're going to be bearing fruit and you're going to be resting in the fruit of everything that you're doing right now. So I think and I think you told me too that your mentor said within 6 months or so you would have a turnaround. Also, I can't help but look at how this kitten could very well be this cat. They're both gingers, right? Okay. So, and I wonder, is there another cat coming into your life? Hmm. Okay. And then this Emperor card, this energy, look at the security. So here we have the cat sitting in the similar posture, very open. There's no fear in those eyes, is there? There's just open curiosity. And then when you look here, it's the same. It's the same expression, only full ground, open curiosity. So, girl, when it comes time for your career, I want you to be steady, steady as she goes, that you are choosing a path of it and getting yourself unblocked. The pattern of self sabotage is something every human has to deal with. I have a special self sabotage package. I'm working on some intensives where you can spend 1 week of work virtually. I have prepared a program. You get an email every day that just knocks the poop out of self sabotage. So, anybody who wants information about that, please do shoot me an email. Thank you so much. And I will let you know how to access the Success Blocker program because there isn't anybody I know who doesn't struggle with self sabotage, including yours truly. Okay. So let's, yes, gather you one of the crystal cards. And this is the one that's got my attention. This yellow is just sticking out. Thank you so much, Bina, for being my fabulous moderator. What would I do without you? Okay, and this gorgeous, gorgeous yellow. Now, the yellow is the color of the solar plexus, which is personal identity. And so, Roxy, for you to be able to step out of the web of self sabotage and see yourself as the emperor, as you experience yourself as the emperor ahead of time, you're going to make things happen faster. And so, here we have that solar plexus. Topaz is the beautiful gem and what a great card for you. Manifestation is the fruition of confidence and belief. So, Roxy, there's no question that you have belief. You've told me there's something in me that feels this is going to happen. So, your belief is actually your strong suit right now. It's confidence that's holding you back. Okay. So, take this to heart, hang in there, depend on your mentor. One of the questions you might want to ask your mentor, you could say, if you were starting all over today, if you were just starting today, what is it that you wish you knew at the beginning? That can be a wonderful question to ask someone who is got the knowledge for you to get to where you're wanting to get. Okay, excellent. All right, so we're back to the collective. If you have just happened on, thank you for stopping by. I know people come and go in a hurry. I'm Catherine, and this is Pattern Breaker Tarot, and we are looking for answers about what it is that's holding us back and what we can do. So, how can I help you? I can help you by pointing out some self sabotage you're not seeing. So, those of you in the collective listening to my voice today, let's see what is here for you. Oh, we have two cards. So, I'll just pick this one. Oh, vanity. The very first thing that comes up for me, you guys, is the saying about you can't teach someone who thinks they know everything. They thinks they know everything. I can't remember which philosopher says that, but it is so true that we can be blocking our own success because we think we know something already. Okay. So if you're hearing me and you kind of get annoyed, there's an energy of being annoyed because I already know that. I already know that. There's a book that changed my life, you guys. You want to write it down. It's called E Squared. It's by a lady named Pam Grout. And E Squared is a simple book of experiments. It's 9 energy experiments that help you prove that attraction works, that manifestation works. And when I first picked it up, guess what I thought? My first thought, I know this already because it's basic. But I just went ahead and did the experiments anyway. And do you guys know my whole life changed with that book? I received so many amazing experiences within months of finishing the book, like being offered a free cruise, like finding a large sum of money that I did not know I had came into my life. I had a hot air balloon ride. There are things that happened that were real, and I was so thrilled with my results. I wrote to the author, Pam, and I thanked her for writing the book because I listed all the things that had happened. Well, she contacted me, no lie. She interviewed me and she put my story in her book, Thank and Grow Rich, with my website. So this woman, total stranger to me, I read her book. I responded because I loved it. I got into her next book, and I have had a constant stream of people find me through her generosity. We were not friends. This is not something I planned on. So think if I would have put down that book and said, I already know that, I wouldn't even be talking to you today, and that's the truth. So don't be offended when you are presented with some material and you think, I already know that, I don't need it. That's you're taking offense at something the universe has put across your path, okay? This could be blocking your success. So do look up that book, E Squared. It's such a fun book. I think you'll love it. Okay, now let's see. What is our clarity here when it's all about me? Oh, okay, and we have the 10 of Cups. Oh, sweet card. And we have the Tower. Uh-huh. Very interesting. I'm just going to draw a third card. So this is for someone who's really feeling frustrated. You're wanting something to happen in your life, and it's just not happening. And you've read the books and you've done the meditations, you're doing the affirmations, you're trying so hard, and you're like, why can't I have my breakthrough? What's happening? What's holding me back? I don't understand. It's just not fair. Anybody relate? Hit the thumbs up. Show me that you can relate to this. Because if you've been in the manifesting world for a while, you know for sure that you can get bored with doing some of the stuff, the affirmations, the vision boards, listening to Abraham Hicks until you're purple, really trying to work at getting what you're wanting. But the problem is there's something that has to fall. Okay. There's some habit, there's a pattern in you that is holding you back. And usually, when this card, the vanity card, when it shows up, it's just telling you gently that you're not as smart as you think you are. No offense. Don't switch off the reading because this is important. This yellow is the color of the solar plexus, which is your sense of personal identity. And you may be a strong sign, like a Leo or a Scorpio or an Aries. You may be a strong sign that feels like, no, I know what's best for me. Thank you very much. And I appreciate that you think you know what's best for you. But the truth is, you're stuck, right? You're not getting what you're wanting. So, this idea of finding that part of you that you can let go, that you can relinquish. And the best thing is to do a little study. If you're really stuck on manifesting, you just can't beat E squared. It's written several years ago now. You could probably get it used on Amazon. But this is such a simple book that approaches proving to yourself that it works, proving that a change of your mindset can bring about a change in your life. It changed my life forever. I read it in 2015, and I'm telling you, everything shifted with this simple book. And remember, I almost didn't read it because I thought I already know this stuff. The promise of this wish fulfilled, this happily ever after. The 10 of Cups is satisfaction in spades, everything working out. What I love about this particular deck, look at how the black cat and the white cat, totally different, but entwined. This is just that idea of love and or career where there's peace, joy, and abundance. This is what you've been wanting. This is what you've been pursuing, but something in you has been blocking. There is a lot of confusion. Look at the confusion that's circling this cat, sitting on these swords. So, the idea that you've dismantled some of your thinking that hasn't helped you, for sure, you're ready to let go of some thoughts. You're ready to let this go because confusion is no fun, but the conflict is coming because of your denial of the truth, which is you don't know everything. So the tower card here, even though this cat looks like, oh my God, I'm falling, you know, cats always land on their feet. Okay, so this is a promise. Some people get nervous when the tower card comes. I'm like, no, it just means that there's a mindset, there's a pattern of your belief that is holding you back, and you need to allow it to fall away. And sometimes it can be jarring when we have to have changes of thoughts like this, but it is to your benefit. There is no accident that you're watching this reading right now. You may have never heard of me. I'm Catherine, and this is Pattern Breaker Tarot. We're just doing a preview of 2025 when we're going to jump in and break patterns all the time, every day, breaking the patterns holding us back. So let's see what we have from our chakra love deck, the crystal wisdom for you. Wow, isn't that beautiful? It's a beautiful card. Let's see what it is. And it's harmony. Harmony. Harmony makes the song of life sweeter. Green jasper, turquoise, and labradorite. Harmony makes the song of life sweeter. And my friends, this is so for you. There's a part of you that is sure that you're right. And there's another part of you that's questioning it every day. You may be anxious. You may bite your fingernails. You may have sleepless nights because you know what you want and you also know how frustrating it is not to get it. Bringing harmony to yourself, allowing yourself to accept the need for knowledge when you're stuck is going to set you free. Got it? Great, great reading today. I know I can relate to this because I don't want to be caught in that trap of feeling like I already know that. Why would I want to watch that video? Why would I want to read that book when I already know the truth? Dangerous words, okay? So go into the mirror today, look yourself right in the mirror, right in the eyes, and say, you know what? I don't know everything. And I'm curious about what I can learn. Okay. Beautiful, guys. Let's go. I have one time for another here. And so this is for the collective. What block is there? How can I help you see a pattern that is holding you back? You guys like my new deck? I do. Okay. Okay. Now, the first thing I notice with this beautiful cat is the eyes. The eyes are worried, aren't they? They're worried and concerned. And we do see in this deck, like I'm going to compare it to the eyes of this little kitten. See the curious, open eyes? Curious and open. And then we look at this cat and we can definitely see concern and care. So I feel that even the posture and how the arms are stiff in front, it's like there's fear here. And yet, this fish, you would think that the cat would be thrilled, right? Because legend has it that fish is something that cats love to consume. So why would there be this worry? Why wouldn't there be a sign of, I can't wait to devour this fish? So right now I'm sensing. In the collective, there's a pattern of being afraid to expect good. That this cat actually wonders if this fish is rotten, that when it tastes the fish, it will be dissatisfying. So it could be that people have betrayed you. It could be that someone has broken your heart. You could have somebody who ghosted you and left you behind. If you are having some sort of heartbreak, be sure to reach out to me. I do the love magnet readings at no charge, 15 or 20 minutes on the phone, and I can help you feel that block to going forward. Many times when we come out of a disappointing situation, we have a pattern of over carefulness, of never trust anyone again. And no matter how good the treat looks, it's not good. There's something in this treat that's a trick, and it is not going to be what I expect. And so sometimes we can just put out of our minds, we no longer expect the best. We are realists, and we know that everything has a disappointment attached to it. Ew, that's not such good energy, right? So let's take a look at what we got here. One more card. Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. So what we're seeing here, I love that we have the Ace of Wands and the King of Swords here. This is, and then in the middle, we have this Six of Swords. So, my friend, if you are lucky enough that you happened into this reading today and you have experienced some devastating disappointments, and it's caused you to be so out of balance that even when there's a feast laying right in front of you, you're suspicious. This is too good to be true. It probably tastes like poop anyway. Why should I be excited? And the universe is calling you to recognize that that is a pattern that can be changed. Because what we're supposed to do is wake up every day with the expectation today's the best day of the rest of my life. Today is the only day of my life because we can't go back and live in yesterday. And the future is a complete mystery. We don't know what's going to happen. And how many blessings we're missing out on because we don't know how to expect something good to come in your day. So, my friend, if this is you, this is really good news. There is something going on right now that means that there's a journey that's half over. That as you have been walking on past this disappointment, that you have made progress for sure. And things are better today than they were last year at this time. Look at the little kitten that's hiding in the back of this wagon. This is like your new identity. Imagine this cat notices the same color, that this cat is the same color as this one, that your past has been full of disappointments, but as you have walked forward, you're making the room for something new to come in. And there's a part of you, it's still young, it's still new, but there's a part of you that's tired of living a doubtful, suspicious life. And you definitely want to create something for yourself that matters. We've had this card earlier in the reading, our Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is a sign of deep exciting change being birthed. Okay. It's passion and it's fire. This part of you is tired of living in the ice chest of carefulness. This King of Swords, look at that. It's like a frozen, that's on a frozen mountaintop, sitting on on a block of ice and ice cold energy. This means that your logic and your thoughts have totally bamboozled you. There's no warmth here. And this shows that your heart, your beating heart is trying its best to thrive, but there is a naturalness to hoping for the best and having high expectations. And so you're needing balance in that area desperately. Your pattern of keeping everybody at arm's length, your pattern of not trusting the process of life has got you locked into an icy jail. I look over here at this Ace of Wands, and can you see the tree is thawing out and the beautiful fruit, the leaves and the blossoms are starting to bloom. And again, we have the repetition of the same color cat. So, my friend, for 2025, you're being called to break some of these bad habits and primarily in self talk. You can talk yourself into anything, including believing that this delicious fish is somehow bad for you. Okay. So, my advice is to um, honor the fact that you have built a protective structure around yourself and you perhaps feel safer, but there's a big um, divide between what you think is possible for yourself and what really is possible. The past is behind you, smooth sailing is ahead, and it's worth being curious about how to move forward. If this is you and you recognize yourself, please email me. I do free love magnet readings, and I'm absolutely delighted to spend 15 or 20 minutes talking to you and helping you realize if you are holding life away from yourself. Because if you are, you can change that. I love what Louise Hay says when she talks about a belief is just a thought, and a thought can be changed for sure. And one of the things Louise tells us to say is in this moment, I am safe. Everything in this circumstance is working out for my good. Repeating statements like this can help you break the ice and bring some relief to that part of you that's tired of being suspicious. Okay, my friend, let's pick one of our crystal chakra love cards for your blessing. I was drawn, look at how it matches. I was just drawn to the color, and it's carnelian. I'm moved to my toes by readings. You guys, look at this message, sacral chakra, letting go. Letting go is not giving up. Sometimes it's the first step towards success. Absolutely. Your old experience of having disappointments and expectations that have not worked out. This is what's happening for you right now. You are being called before 2025 to open your heart to, to better expectations that you have had difficulties in the past but that it's possible for you to get beyond them and get to your next level of achievement. Okay. Hi, Go Fast Racing. Welcome. I'm glad to see you here. Okay, you guys, I got to rest my voice. It is coming back. Yay. If you've enjoyed these readings, please do hit the thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. We're going to be breaking patterns all through 2025, and this is our preview month where we're just getting a taste of these readings. I get right to the point and give you the advice that you need. Okay. Go forth and prosper. I appreciate you all so much. I'm glad to be back with you, and I'll see you on the next reading. Love you guys. Bye now.